Hey guys, it's Jessie, and today I will be taking you through the process of how I made my Neji cosplay. This is in no way a tutorial because I improvised and freehanded a lot of the stuff, but let's begin. I hope you enjoy. So first thing I made were the pants. So I just took the fabric of the shirt and the pants and picked up some loose fitting pants that I liked, the fit of, to use as a little bit of like a stencil moment. I pinned them to the fabric that I folded in half, and then I cut around them, leaving space for seam allowance. And after that, I just used what I cut to make 4 pieces like that. And then I measured the waistband line thingy and cut the little waistband. Then I took my handy little patterns for the pockets, which I used to make some pockets. It's really an optional step, but I was like, if I take this to account, it will be really helpful. Then I kind of ironed all of that because the fabric was really wrinkly and disgusting, and we did not like that. So, and then I did the little folding in half ironing thingy of the belt, measured it, all of that. I'm so bad at explaining these things. Wow, yes, amazing. It's a belt now. This way, when I saw it, it will kind of look like a top stitch moment. Then I just kind of combined everything. I started with the pockets to get that out of the way. And you can find a lot of other great tutorials on YouTube and stuff on how to make pockets. I am in no way a professional in that. Then I just kind of added those darts in because I was like, yes, let's make it fit me even better. Then I added the zipper on the side instead of the front because the front in the reference just looked kind of like there wasn't a zipper there. So I was like, yeah, let's just add it on the side, because why not? Like, what is stopping me from adding the zipper on the side, Wow, it's a zipper. So cool. Then I just kind of sewed everything together to make the pants. Did all of the hemming and stuff, because hemming is important because stuff needs to look good and neat. Did a double hemming on the pants just so it will look even better. Then I connected the little button to the belt thingy by hand, and then I pinned down the belt thingy onto the pants and connected it. And I also did the little hole for the button thingy, and that was basically it for the pants. Very cute, very loose fitting. I just popped on some leggings underneath for that black moment in the reference. Then I started on the little skirt thingy, which was just basically me doing the exact same waistband belt thingy that I did with the pants, and just like I measured it, I cut it out, all that good stuff. I decided on the size of the little square things and marked the dimensions on the fabric so I can cut it. I cut the little squares in pairs so it won't be too thick for me to cut. And after that I just kind of used the first pair of squares to cut out the second pair. Now I'm doing 4 squares because I wanted to do a little lining moment, so because you can see underneath the squares because they're flowing stuff, and I didn't want, like, I wanted it to look good, so I lined them with the same fabric basically. So 4 squares that are the same. Very easy. And for this part, for the little skirt part, I decided to use Velcro to connect it, you know, behind me, to connect the little skirt behind me. So I added some Velcro to the belt. First I sewed on the Velcro and then I did the belt ironing thing, basically the same thing I did with the pants. I pinned down the little, I pinned like 3 sides on each pair and sewed them together, so flip them inside out, so it's basically like a little 2 pillowcases. Then I just ironed everything on the outside so I can do a little top stitch all over that, so it'll look really nice and neat. Then I just pinned everything to the belt and sewed it together basically, yeah. And it's basically done. Very easy, not difficult at all, flowy, cute. Then I got started on the shirt, which was the part that scared me the most. So I grabbed a loose fitting, mildly oversized shirt that I had because I did not have the energy for actual patterns. I was like, yeah, this is fine, you know. So I use this like very dirty, not really dirty, it's basically just cat hair because my cat is shedding everywhere. So I folded it in half, folded the sleeves, you know. So I can use it, and I cut out the back of it because the front is kind of weird, so we're starting with the back. I obviously left space for seam allowance. Then I used the back, I folded the top part and I used the back to cut out the front, and I kind of just free-handed, you know, the little folding part, you know, that needs to be longer. And then I used the front as a little stencil for the little folding part on the front, which is kind of weird, and I had to stare at the reference a lot to understand what I'm gonna do about it. Then I just kind of measured how big I wanted the sleeves to be and used the sleeve part of the shirt parts as a little stencil for that also. And I measured everything and I just cut out the sleeves. I started sewing by doing the little buttonhole on the little folding part on the shirt, and then I just connected it to each side of the front of the shirt so it can be easier to connect the sleeves and stuff. And then I just kind of sewed everything together like a regular shirt, basically. Nothing too special about it. All of the hemming, everything. Then I just kind of connected by hand the button to where I wanted it to go on the shirt. Then I decided that I wanted more support on the connection, so I just added a couple of clear tic tacs to the front. And that was basically it for the shirt. Very loose, but very cute and nice. For the wig, I basically took this pretty cheap wig that I ordered and I cut a couple of the front pieces, make them shorter basically, and tied the back to like the little very low ponytail, and that was basically it. The headband and the shoes I ordered from online as well as the contacts, and yeah, I think it turned out really well, even though a lot of it was freehanded and improvised. So let me know what you think in the comments, subscribe to us, and see you next time!